What you doing here? Boo! Nah, I'm not here to spook ya. My mother would yell at me for even thinking of pulling a prank on your family. Especially you. You're the big cheese around here from now on. The boss of all bosses. Protector of the world's secrets. Guardian of, well, a whole bunch of things that could flatten this here world of ours if we aren't careful. But don't you worry about a thing. You've got a ghostie watching your back. And we'll be one heck of a team for the next century or so. You can bet on it. Who am I? Oh, yay, I get to introduce myself properly like I practiced. Though I really did think your old mumsy would have told you about yours truly. I mean, we are about to live with each other for the next 100 years. A simple hello and a wave might have been in order. Oh, I'm not saying your mother screwed up or anything. She's an awesome lady. Totally kick-ass. And oh boy, can she handle magic. I just kind of wanted to get to know you before we jumped into work, you know? Still, better late than never. I am Penelope. I am my mother's daughter, and it is my duty, nay, my privilege, to serve this museum with every ounce of phantasmal energy a ghost can muster. I am honored to announce myself as your personal assistant for the many years to come. You name it, I will do it. You say float, I say how high. You say scrub the ceilings and shine the floors, I say aye, captain, and get to scrubbin'. You ask for manna, and I ask if you would like it served at room temperature or with a straw. I do hope we'll get along. I like you a lot already. Do make sure to use me to the fullest capability. I'm actually far more durable than I look. Oh, absolutely splendid question. Fire magic is my forte. My mana capacity lets me throw about 20 spells in a row before it starts to get somewhat troublesome. I know, you're quite a dab hand at earth and wind magic, so your mother went out of her way to find a partner for you that would complement your strengths and back up the areas you still need some practice on. Your mother, the naughty woman, also made sure to choose an assistant for you that fit in with your preferences? Oh, don't look so sheepish. I would have learned about them sooner or later, spending the rest of our lives as partners after all. Well, not really partners, but living in the same quarters. Besides, I think it's rather endearing, even though I totally shouldn't say that. Ghost girls are a vastly underappreciated type of monster, so it just shows that you're a person of cultured taste. Plus, I kinda have a thing for adorably scruffy puppies like yourself. I did have to compete with a Minotaur lady to win the honor to serve this museum and act as your assistant. Honestly, your taste in monsters is top-notch. But we mustn't get too distracted by that. We have a job to do after all, and I'm here to support you 1,000% of the way. I'm sure during the coming weeks, we'll find ourselves gelling with the utmost ease and fluidity, like a well-oiled machine. I'm already feeling bad for all the scoundrels that try and break into the museum under our watch. Make sure you always lean on me, okay? I know I can be a little excitable, but I am dedicated like no other. It's been my dream to be part of this ancient tradition since I was a little ghostling. I would always wonder what sort of liege I would get to serve and provide support for, and would always tell myself that whoever took that authority, I would make sure they knew that they could rely on me for all the backup a human could ever need. But I'm happy I get to work along someone like you. I've read a lot about what kind of person you are, and I cannot wait to see what type of guardian you are going to grow into. And I'll be cheering you on every step of the way. Reading up on all the assistants your family have had in the past made me want to be the best even more. They were all so cool! Drider warriors, Lamia healers, changeling archers. Your second cousin even had a giant serving him during the Great Siege years, and the two of them got married in the museum before they defended the museum against a horde of bone-crunching wendigos. How awesome is that? I apologize, my liege. And I apologize to the Great Museum itself for letting my excitement get ahead of me once again. Rest assured, when it comes down to it, there would have been no one more dedicated than I. So, now that the formalities have been completed, may I help you to unpack your belongings into your room? I insist. It will help me begin to adapt to the role I am set to fulfill until your time is at an end. Are those all your bags? Why, I'll be lifting them with magic, of course. Levitational magic comes quite easily to a ghost, don't you know? So, this is your room. I hope I have made it up well enough for your arrival. You may, of course, alter it however you see fit, and it will no doubt change over the years as you grow and the museum grows around you. But for now, I did what I could to make it comfortable and welcoming. I will place your bags on your bed and perform a sweep of the grounds while you get settled. With your permission, of course. Thank you. Whilst I cannot assure that I will be able to knock each time before I enter, I have taken the liberty of installing a magical signal of sorts on either side of the room's wall. I will pass magic through it from the outside when I request entry, and it will in turn light up for you. Then you may pass magic through your side to inform me whether or not I may enter. Red for no, green for yes. Bunk in here? With you? My liege, I am but your assistant. Surely you require a place of your own to rest, to think and to recharge your mana? Well, if you insist, I will make preparations to move what small number of belongings I have into this space. Though, do please feel free to remove me from this room at your discrepancy. Promise me? I refuse to be a burden to you. You are a strange one, my liege. I think you and I are going to have a bright future within these walls. And I think the museum agrees.